Mickey.
Yo, what's good?
Listen, I want you to answer the poll real quick.
Oh, I
Uh, you
did.
know, the poll question: 82% they believe Tony Weeks stopped the fight too early again. What are your
Oh,
thoughts?
yeah. Oh, yeah, he definitely did. I don't know what's going on with that.
Talk to me. What did you see? It seems to me that he might need, like, I don't know, like he might need some snack or something because he's always behind where the action is really happening.
Yeah, man. I don't know what. That was weird. You could tell dude was gonna get stopped regardless, but
True.
I don't
But
know what.
but now Virgil doesn't get his props now.
Yeah, and Virgil ain't get the rounds. He might have got a couple more rounds in, so that was the downside of that. But it is what it is, man. It's so many ways to think about it, but you just never know.
Um so let's get into one of the first cards there. We had Arnold Barboza. Um Not as good of a competition as a Pedraza was in his last performance. Um what do you think about his performance? This is the time, his last fight with Pedraza, he was on the back foot boxing. This fight, he was trying to press the action. He felt probably he was the bigger puncher. Looked like the bigger puncher.
I ain't even see his fight.
No?
No, but I heard, I ain't really hear nothing, too exciting about it, but I ain't see it myself.
Yeah, we had Corey Spinks on earlier. He wasn't impressed by his performance. I
Oh,
wasn't too impressed with his performance. You know, we had this discussion before as far as knowing how to become a predator when it's time to become a predator.
right.
And it seems to me he kind of lacks that in his arsenal. And I think with guys with bigger punches than him, like a Tiafimo or a Subre Matias, they gonna give him a lot of problems because of that. But coming in, what we saying?
I said, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he ain't really on their level. So
Coming into the co-main event, the return of Ismael Barroso. After that loss that he had with Rolly Romero, he challenges Javi Davies. Uh, gets him out of there in the first round. What you think about the fight? What you think about Ismael Barroso itself?
shit, he clipped dude, man. He's showing kind of like that he come from a better cloth for boxing. Like I said, a lot of younger guys is lacking certain things. you know, and now it's easier to capitalize on a lot of them because they make a lot of mistakes. A lot of these younger fighters now make a lot of mistakes, except for the very top ones. But you know, um, I mean, dude set him up nice and clipped him. So that was the setup. It wasn't like it was luck or nothing. Dude, shit,
He clipped
dude,
him in between the combination of Davis.
yeah,
Davis
he
tried to
counted.
throw a right hand left hook, and then he got countered by Barroso's left hook.
Yeah, I was never impressed with Dude Davis though. Like he seemed like a more of a talker than putting in the work. Like I don't like dudes that talk more than they put in work.
Okay.
I can understand you trying to sell a fight. At one point, sometimes you look like a bullshitter to me. Like he seemed like a con man, lightweight when it come to you know just speaking on his boxing. Like I don't know how he is outside of the sport, but I don't know. It seemed like he kind of a bullshitter to me as far as the boxing.
Mm, mm. So, now we have, most of these fights came out KO. I mean, actually, I'm sorry, all of them were KO last night. Um, Coming in, very hard to judge Virgil Ortiz's performance because of the time. But in the same sentence, he speaks upon guys like Tim Zoo. In your behalf, is it too soon?
Nah, no. I'm ready to see that fight. It'd be good for him. to get some more rounds in, but I got Virgil winning that fight because
How
he's
does
been
he win?
preparing for fights. So it's a tough fight, but that style to me is up Virgil's alley.
Do you see him stopping Tim Tszyu?
Damn, that's a good question.
That's what Virgil's been showing. He hasn't really shown anything else.
Possibly, but I don't like. Dude look like he durable. He could take it. So I
Correct.
think war. I think it'd be kind of like Barrera Morales modern day sort of, because they both got skills. So I don't know. That'd be the question whether he can stop him or not. But I just think that I don't see him beating Virgil at that style of fight. Virgil from America, he didn't fought that style way more than him. Like usually you're not gonna get a guy from over there to fight a Mexican style fight versus a Mexican. Like I don't really see him top to top. I would say the Virgil win, but I do like Tim Tszyu though.
What do you think about actual, because that fight was 56 catch weight. Do you feel like we're gonna see Virgil at 54 or 60?
54. 54. Yeah, it wasn't for a title, so he probably just wanted them extra couple pounds. Yeah, definitely at 54.
Um, who would you like to see Virgil fight next?
Shit, Tim Tszyu.
Right
But
in the fire.
he got one more in and got him a few rounds. Because he got the half a round and he didn't even get a full round. So I would maybe he get one more soon, like in March, and then them two fight maybe in the summer.
What would
Like,
be a good name?
huh?
What would be a good name for a Tim Tszyu lineup?
Um, Let me think. Uh, who did Tim Tszyu fight last?
He knocked out Mendoza.
I'll put him in there with somebody like Mendoza. I'll put him in there with him.
Okay, Mendoza. That's a good fight.
Yeah,
That's definitely a good fight. Where do you see, Virgil's ceiling when it comes to weight class?
probably 60.
Okay.
60. Yeah.